Tech Watch, the popular live streaming platform Twitch, says a malicious third party is behind a massive data breach of the website. Hackers exposed a huge amount of information, including source code, revenue figures for some of the platform's top streamers, and much, much more. Here to discuss the breach is Dan Patterson. So Dan, this seems huge to me, and I am not a Twitch person, but my kid often watches Twitch streams because she likes, watching other people play games instead of playing it herself. And I thought to myself when I read the details, it was almost like an autopsy, like it's all the internals of this platform just exposed. How big is this?
And this is a major hack, Anne-Marie. Whether you play video games or not, you framed it correctly. This is a hack that exposed the internal framework, the tools that Amazon and Twitch use to not just build out their platform, but to make Twitch kind of a powerhouse in gaming. The hack also revealed the payouts, the amount of money that streamers are making. And look, Anne-Marie, whether you've heard of Twitch or watched Twitch streams or not, the money here is real. And some of these streamers are reliant on the Twitch platform to not just make a buck or make a living, but to communicate with their audiences. So a hack like this is pretty unprecedented.
Yeah, I described it as like a streaming service for gamers, but it's kind of evolved a little bit beyond that, I think, too, as well. So I thought, how much would someone pay to watch me play like Mrs. Pac-Man? Because that's probably the extent of my gaming at this point. I'm really big on Oculus, but I usually do like workout games. Maybe people would pay me for that. What kind of money are we talking about here?
So look, the streamers, many streamers were making real money. Now, this is a small number of streamers making real money relative to the amount of people using the platform, of course. It's kind of like being a rock star. There are only so many, or a pop star, there are only so many Taylor Swifts in the world. However, the Taylor Swifts of the world make a lot of money, and so do pro streamers. They probably make more than Taylor Swift, some of them. Look, the Critical Role podcast, which is about Dungeons and Dragons, between August 2019 in August 2021. They made almost $10 million. The popular WoW World of Warcraft streamer Asmongold, who I've followed for years since he started on YouTube, makes just over $100,000 a month streaming on Twitch. So we're talking about real cash, real viewers. Twitch is TV.
Twitch is TV. So I'm sure this is, tragic for the people behind the platform, but for the rest of us, people who are the users, I think the big question is about data, personal data. Do we know if any personal data was leaked?
Well, those figures are kind of coming into focus now. We always recommend when there is a hack or a data breach, you should follow some best practices like using a unique, long, strong password on each site, enabling two-factor authentication. But look, what was leaked on Twitch was really significant. It was 3 years of this streamer data. Some of the APIs and SDKs, these are the code hooks that allow Amazon to interoperate with other sites. It was huge. That was leaked. The framework for a site called Amazon Game Studios was leaked entirely. This was a competitor to the wildly popular Steam Gamefront platform. Steam is made by Valve. If you're a gamer, of course you know Steam. Look, this thing prints money, and Amazon developing a competitor for it is a real big deal, especially when we see lawsuits right now happening with their other competitor, the Epic Game Store. Personal data may have been impacted here, but really what we're talking about is the entire structure of a web platform, not just a website, but a web platform, the technology and tools being leaked. That's huge.
So, often we see these breaches and it seems like it's a hiccup for these platforms and they keep on rolling. They don't really lose very many people. People are still into the platform. But this sounds really major. I mean, is this likely to have a long-term impact on the popularity of the platform?
You are right, Anne-Marie. Platforms are sticky. And even when we see major data breaches or controversies about privacy or cybersecurity on other consumer sites like Facebook, you kind of think, well, people will leave after this hack. But platforms are sticky. And Twitch is really sticky because it's really popular and it serves an audience that is really passionate about the content and the creators. Having said that, the content, the creators, and the users of Twitch are all really pissed off right now. There are some competitors in the space, but there aren't many. Maybe some will go back to YouTube. Maybe some will use services that are created by Facebook. That's pretty unlikely. I think Twitch is the dominant force in the space, and it will be interesting to see how this kind of changes the math around their dominance.
We'll be watching, and you'll be there for us, Dan. Thank you very much.